this is Victoria. And for as long as she can remember, she has been fighting her own body. As a kid, she was always the bigger one in class, the one who heard the comments, who learned to laugh first so no one else could laugh at her. By the time she grew up, one quiet belief had settled deep inside her. If I could just lose the weight, then I'd finally be happy. So that's where her story begins, and it's probably a story you know too. One winter, Victoria decided enough was enough. She threw herself into the strictest plan she could find. She ate almost nothing. She pushed her body hard every single day. And it worked. The weight started falling off, faster than ever. For the first time in years, she felt powerful. People noticed. They told her she looked amazing. And Victoria thought, finally, this is it. This is the new me. But what Victoria didn't know was that her body was watching all of this very differently. To her, it felt like winning. To her body, it felt like starvation. Somewhere deep inside, an ancient alarm went off. An alarm built over thousands of years to protect humans from famine. And that alarm had one mission: bring her back to where she started, no matter what. At first, she didn't notice it, but slowly, things changed. She was hungry all the time, in a way that felt almost impossible to ignore. She was tired, cold, irritable. The food she'd banned started calling to her louder and louder. She fought it with everything she had, and for a while, willpower won. But no one can fight their own survival instinct forever. One evening, exhausted and empty, she finally broke. And once the wall cracked, it all came rushing back. Not just the food, the weight. Pound by pound, it returned, and this time, her body, still scared of the famine, held on even tighter than before. Within months, Victoria was heavier than when she'd started. She stood in front of the mirror and felt something worse than disappointment. She felt like a failure, like she was broken, like she simply didn't have what other people had. So she did the only thing she knew. She blamed herself, and she tried again. Harder, stricter, more extreme. And the exact same thing happened. Lose it fast, gain it back, hate herself, start over, again and again. Each cycle left her more hopeless than the last. This is the trap that millions of people are caught in right now, and Victoria was deep inside it. But one day, tired of fighting, Victoria stopped. And in that stillness, she finally asked a different question. Not, what's wrong with me? But, what if nothing is wrong with me? What if she had never been the problem at all? What if the problem was the strategy? The idea that you have to attack your body, starve it, punish it into shape? Her body had never been her enemy. It had been trying to protect her this whole time. That single shift changed everything. Victoria stopped declaring war on herself. Instead of shocking her body with extremes, she started caring for it. She ate enough that her body didn't panic. She moved in ways she actually enjoyed, so it never felt like punishment. She let change happen slowly. So slowly it was almost boring. And that, it turned out, was the secret. Because change that happens gently is change a body feels safe enough to keep. The progress was quiet this time. No dramatic before and after. Just small, kind choices, repeated on good days and bad ones. And for the first time, the weight that left didn't come storming back. But the real victory wasn't on the scale. The real victory was the morning Victoria looked in the mirror and didn't feel hatred. She felt peace. She realized her worth had never been a number. It never was. The scale had never measured the kindness in her, the strength it took to keep going, the person she actually was. If you see yourself in Victoria's story, I want you to hear what she eventually learned. You did not fail 100 times. You discovered 100 ways that don't work. And that is exactly how a person finally finds the way that does. You are not back at the start. You're closer than you've ever been, because now you understand the game. So be gentle with yourself. Pick one small, kind change you could keep for life and just begin. Not to punish yourself, to care for yourself. That shift is where everything turns. You're not broken. You never were, and like Victoria, your story is far from over. If you're truly struggling with this, please be kind to yourself and consider talking to a doctor or qualified professional who can guide you safely. This isn't medical advice, just a reminder that you deserve patience, especially from yourself. If Victoria's story moved you, subscribe and stay close, and I'll see you in the next one.